Yeah. Doing the video was about a horrific night that we had where our drummer was shot 3 times. We went through about 5 tour vans. We just thought we were done at that point.
This is awful, but I think our timer died.
I'm gonna dip out.
Hello and welcome to Iced Out, home of the cold water queries. It is a brisk day here in Nashville. We got 44-degree water in these tubs, and my guest who will be joining me for a chat in these tubs is the bassist and vocalist for the modern country band Parmalee. You can hear their smash hits Carolina, Take My Name, and Just the Way, as well as many more. Their new album, Fell in Love with the Cowgirl, comes out April 4th, so stay tuned for that. Please welcome
Barry Knox. What up, Barry? How you doing?
Dude, that's first time for me. Man.
Yeah, so you've never really done any cold plunges or anything like this before?
No, it's first time.
All right.
I'm excited.
Well, the water is a crisp 44 degrees. I don't know if you can see that. They say anything under 60 is a good cold plunge, so this is definitely a good cold plunge.
All right.
Couple things, just like focus on your breath.
All right.
Just, you can breathe loud. It feels funny sometimes, but just breathe loud. Yeah, we'll get in there for 3 minutes.
All right.
Just remember that, we are going to be able to get out and warm back up again, because once you get in there, your body's going to be telling you, get the hell out of here. It's just a mind over matter thing of just fighting through that and being like, all right, I'm just going to breathe, and it's going to be okay.
All right.
All right, what do you think?
I'm as ready as I'm going to get.
All right. All right, let's set this timer. We'll set it to 3:15.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Oh.
Yeah. That's cold.
All right, yeah.
All right.
We're in there.
All right, so tell me, tour van or tour bus?
Tour bus now.
Tour bus?
We went through about 5 tour vans.
What do you prefer?
Tour bus.
Yeah.
Because you get to sleep while you travel.
Have you ever
But here's the thing, nothing beats the van days.
Yeah.
Being on the road, being in a van, barely have enough money to eat.
Yep.
Staying in hotel parking lots.
Yeah.
Like, those are the days.
Nice. What's your favorite song to play live right now?
Right now is Gonna Love You. It's our latest single, and we've played all the old ones a million times, so having something new is fun.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say, I saw you guys play it live and it was super just powerful. But what was it like filming the video for that, which is out now?
Doing the video was about a horrific night that we had where our drummer was shot 3 times. And having to relive that was kind of hard to go through it, but it was kind of like, kind of glad we did it, because it was kind of like this release of, hey, we want to get this out of our system, tell our story, and so it was a great experience, I think.
Kind of cathartic in a way.
Yeah, for all of us.
That's cool, man. You guys had a #1 like right when you guys came out, when you guys first came on the scene, and then it seemed like you guys had a little bit of period where you kind of leveled off for a minute, and then last few years you've just been going, like, it seems like you've had a handful of #1s. What was that feeling when Just the Way went #1? What was that like?
Well, this it's kind of like this industry is kind of like you got mountains and valleys, and we had a mountain right there at the beginning, and we were at the valley for a long time. We never knew if we were going to get back to a mountain again. So having a song like Just the Way come out and sending us back to the top was this huge relief, because we just thought we were done at that point. So it was a hell of a time for us.
Nice. It seems like you guys are on a good run right now.
Yeah, we're trying to keep it going.
Hell yeah. This is awful, but I think our timer died. Can somebody set a timer on an iPhone for, like, I don't know, a minute and a half? Hey Siri, set a timer for a minute. Thanks, Brian. Yeah. So you guys just cut a song with Jelly Roll recently. What's it like? How long have you known Jelly, and what's it like working with him?
We've known Jelly for over 10 years. We met him right after not long after he got out of jail, and we got introduced to him. He came by the house to write a song with us, and to be honest with you, we saw him for the first time. We didn't know if we were getting robbed or we were going to write a song, but I mean, Jelly has become one of the best friends we've had in this town, and we've stayed in touch and been friends for over 10 years and written a bunch of songs.
Oh, it did?
Wait.
Is that the 3 minutes for real?
Must be.
Well, shit. Okay. You did it. What do you think?
We did it.
I like to do a full head dip. You don't have to.
I'm gonna dip out. I mean, I'm not gonna dip.
It's kind of like on hot ones, they do the last dab. I'm gonna do the damn dunk.
Okay. Go for it.
You don't want to do it?
I'll do it.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my god. All right.
Woo.
I'm out. Woo! Yeah.
Woo! That was for you, Jelly Roll.
You did it.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Yes. My towel. Right here. I brought my domino towel with me.
Oh, nice.
Was that really got one 3 minutes? I think so.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, dude, you made it.
I made it.
How was that?
Man, honestly, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be freaking out. But once you go in, it's like the damage is done. It don't really get much worse.
Yeah.
It only gets better after that.
Yeah, for sure. It's like 30 seconds, 45 seconds, and then you're good.
I feel like I shrunk a little bit.
Dude, you
Like
definitely.
all my skin is tight.
Yeah. Red with the shrunk. Your skin is tight. Dude, we got something for you.
Woo, it burns. It burns when you get out there. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Because you made it. Got you a
Oh, wow.
limited edition.
Come on.
Iced out.
Oh, come on,
With
baby.
BK.
That's awesome, man. Let's check this thing out. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Appreciate you doing
Dude,
this,
the
man.
design is killer too, man.
Yeah.
Right on.
So, man, what do you think, dude? You think you'll do some cold plunges moving forward, or see how you feel?
Yeah, man.
afterwards?
I think since I busted my cherry, I might as well keep it going. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like once you get into the groove of it, I find it's really awesome.
Honestly, I was really dreading this before I got here.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was going to be able to do it,
Uh-huh.
and I thought that I was going to chicken out. You know, having you in there with me, it was a game changer. I thought I was just going to be in there by myself.
Yeah,
but-
that's funny when you showed up. You're like, oh, you're getting in there too? I'm like, yeah, dude. I've kind of lost my voice a little bit, dude, so it's like perfect timing for this.
Oh, what are you getting in there too?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to do the interview inside here while I'm in there?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't let you ride solo in it.
All right. Well, I'm glad you invited me to do it, man, because
Yeah.
it's really, it's groundbreaking for me because I've kind of dabbled into cold showers a little bit, but this is a whole new ball game, and I
Yeah.
think I'm in.
Yeah, man, it's cool, dude. I honestly feel like it just brightens my whole day when I do it. Like I just feel like this energy for the whole day. It's awesome.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. And I'm pretty new to it too, so it's not like I'm an expert or anything, but it's just something that I've found, like if I'm feeling down or whatever, it's like, oh, let me do this, and it's instantly just kicks me back in, you know?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I think having you there asking me questions while I was doing it was kind of taking my mind off of it too.
Yeah.
So, that's a help.
Yeah, because if it's just when it's just you and you're just kind of like going through
Just
it
looking
on
at
your
the time.
own, yeah, it can get pretty rough.
I'll just say this for anybody out there who's thinking about doing the cold plunge. I would recommend doing it with Joey P because he'll be there to ask you some questions.
Yeah.
Keep your mind off of it.
If you could pick like a guest to come on the show, who do you think would be good to come on?
Man, I would love to see Jelly Roll get in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd love to see Jelly.
Dude, if we could make that happen, that would be awesome.
Let's see. You know who would probably be hilarious would be John Party.
Oh yeah,
John Party would be a good guy.
I'm a big fan too.
Yeah.
that would be awesome.
He would be fun. There's a new artist named Avery.
Mm-hmm.
She's awesome. I think it would be cool to do an interview with her as well.
Yeah. We could get Lainey on here.
Lainey Wilson? Yeah. I'll hit her up if you want me to.
Yeah, dude, please do. That'd be amazing. This is fun part because like now I'm shivering.
Yeah.
Sometimes the after is actually the worst part because you start shivering and it's like, that's actually good for you apparently.
Okay.
There's a neuroscientist from Stanford named Dr. Andrew Huberman. If you've heard of him,
I had not.
amazing. He puts amazing content out there. He talks about cold exposure a lot, and it's the shivering actually creates like brown fat in your body, which is really good for you. He explains it as like the oil that keeps your engine running basically, but
Oh, right on.
supposedly really, really good for you. So you don't do plunges now coming into this, but what are some things you do to, kind of make yourself feel better?
Well, I do the cold shower thing. I'll
Yeah.
take a hot shower and then just flip it to cold and turn and try to breathe through it.
Yep.
So I'm glad I did that before doing this. Other things that I do meditation, I do yoga. I try to fill myself with good foods and minerals and like Celtic sea salt and
Yeah.
and black seed oil, and so I'm kind of been on the holistic path for quite a while. It doesn't mean that I don't go to Bojangles and Hardee's every now and then and get a double quarter pounder, you know. But,
For sure.
But I try to stay healthy and keep my mind right.
Yeah. I know you're really into making your own homeopathic stuff, like your own, lotions and
Yeah, I make soap. I make my own lotion. Pretty much, I don't put store-bought chemicals in my body anymore. I make my own deodorant or buy something that's organic. It's just a long journey, you know what I mean? You start out small. I started out making soaps, and then I started making deodorant, and then it just led to other things.
That's cool, man. What's your favorite one that you do?
Probably the thing that I've seen that I've got the most benefit out of is a facial spray that I make out of clove extract, vitamin E, lavender, and frankincense. And
Nice.
I put it in a little spray bottle and you spray it on your face at night, and
Yeah.
it like tightens you up. They say it's better than Botox. So
That's cool.
and I can really tell the difference. After about a week, you can see your skin just kind of shrinks up. And
Yeah. I'll have to get the recipe from you on that.
yeah, I'll make you a bottle.
Yeah.
I'll make you a bottle.
Thank you. Hell yeah. So what would be, we mentioned the Jelly Roll collab. What would be like a dream collab for you guys, do you think? Or someone that you would just love to like cut a song with?
Man, probably the Foo Fighters.
Damn, all right.
Foo Fighters would be cool to do a song with them, or just play a show with them, you know?
Yeah. Who's your favorite band that you've played with, like on the road or whatever? Shared a stage with?
Oh man, there's been so many. I mean, we shared the stage with Leonard Skinner. That was awesome. Alanis Morissette. That was cool. Man, I mean, we shared a stage with Jelly Roll, Train, Snoop Dogg.
Dude, no way.
Played a show with Snoop Dogg one time. That was killer.
That's rad. Yeah. I'm like shaking right now. What's your favorite venue that you guys have played?
Probably the Gorge.
Okay.
I think it's in Washington State. Huge venue right on the river. But Red Rocks is a killer venue that we've yet to play, and that's on the bucket list.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
I've actually never been there, but I heard it's just fantastic.
I went to see a show there. It was awesome. Saw Eric Church there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Damn, that would be cool. What's something about Parmalee that you think newer fans might be surprised to know about the band?
Well, we're a family band. There's two brothers in the band, and I'm their first cousin. And the other guy, Josh, is in the band, has been there for as long as we've been together as a band. Our drummer's been shot 3 times. A lot of people don't know that. Let's see. Another thing is when we were starting out, we really didn't have a focus. We were just a bunch of guys who wanted to play music and play cover songs, and we were playing whatever was out. And it was like everything from southern rock to country to rock. We were doing all of those covers. So if you listen to our first CD that we put together, it's like there's like a reggae song, EDM song, a country song, a funk song that sounds like Red Hot Chili Peppers. We were all over the place, and we kind of went down the path of rock, and we were trying to do rock for a while, and just figured out we're too country to do rock music.
Yeah.
So it took us a long time to really find our sound. So I think it'd be interesting for people to listen to some of the stuff that we did way before we got successful.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Matt can shred on guitar. Yeah. Your lead singer.
Yep. He is a killer guitar player.
What was the reason for him kind of being like, I'm just going to be mostly just a vocalist and not play guitar on stage anymore?
I think it was just a sign of the times. We were really focusing more on our show and getting him out to the crowd and getting that crutch off of him, let him move around the stage a little bit more.
Yeah.
Just an evolution.
Yeah. Seems like it worked for you guys though.
Yeah, it did. It sure did.
Nice, dude. What do you say like your fondest Parmalee song?
Like my favorite?
Yeah, the one that means the most to you, or you just...
I'd probably have to say Must Have Had a Good Time.
Yeah.
Must Have Had a Good Time, because it's based off true events, and we actually wrote that song in a parking lot here in Nashville several years ago. We had an RV, and we just parked it, and we came to town and just said, anybody who will write with us, come write. And we wrote that song in that parking lot, and it ended up getting us our production deal, and that song actually helped get us our record deal and was our first release, and it was our first top 40.
Damn, okay.
Yep. So
that's cool.
That's the one.
And you guys shot a video for that, right, yourselves? And then
we did. We shot our own video at the house we rented here in Nashville. We rented it as a band. We all 4 lived there. And there's a line in the song. It's like, "Why is my car in the pool?" And we actually drained the pool and got some railroad ties and put down the pool and backed Matt's Jeep into the pool and had it down there, and that's kind of shot the video around that. Yeah, it was that was a great day, man. A great video. There's another line in the song called "There's a Hog in the Kitchen." So we got a pig, and my friend from North Carolina drove the pig here. His name was Willie.
The pig?
Yeah. Yeah. Or no. I'm sorry. It's Nelson. His name's Nelson.
Okay.
Named after Willie.
Yep.
Yeah.
He just had the pig, like that's like his pet pig? Or?
Yeah. Still alive.
Wow.
Yep.
Really?
Still alive, yep.
And then you guys ended up reshooting the video?
Yep, the label came in and they wanted to do their own video, so they reshot the video. It was good.
Cool. What's something about Greenville, where you guys are from, that you really like, that you're fond of?
Greenville, North Carolina. Let's see, there's a lot. We grew up about 20 minutes from that town. Greenville was like, that was the big city. If you wanted to go eat at a restaurant, you had to go to Greenville. We got out of high school, moved to Greenville. We were playing in the band. We were kind of like, we were the local celebrities, in the band world around there after a few years. So it was cool. We got to know a lot of business owners, bar owners, and stuff like that, and had a lot of support from people there that believed in us when they probably shouldn't have. Met a lot of friends there. Greenville is also a town where there's a lot of pro BMX riders in Greenville.
Okay. Yeah.
Dave Mira lived there. Ryan Nyquist lived there. A lot of the other pros started to gravitate towards this town, so we got to be friends with a lot of the riders. Mira especially, we'd always go out to his warehouse, and we did music videos out there. And,
nice.
It's just a great friend, and we were kind of similar. He could see our struggles, kind of the same struggles he went through as he was coming up, and we just kind of had that bond. It was really cool to be a part of his life while he was here.
Yeah, that's cool, man. So then Parmalee, North Carolina, the town.
Yeah.
That's kind of where you guys started practicing and playing a lot when you first started?
Yep. Matt and Scott's father, my uncle, had a band called the Jerry Thomas and the Thomas Brothers Band, and Mark Bryant, bass player, lived in Parmalee. His mama grew up there, and there was a little barn in the back, and after Jerry and Mark kind of got out of the band, we still wanted to do things, and so we just went out to his barn and practiced and started writing songs. We were out there for probably 8 years, just making a lot of noise. There might be 250 people that live in that town. So everybody heard every note we ever played out there. So we used to throw a party called Uncle Ron's Party, and it was just basically word of mouth. That we didn't publicize it or anything. You had to know somebody or know how to get there. We didn't put the address online or anything. And it went on for 20 years. It started way back in the day, like high school.
Yeah.
And once we got our deal, we came back to play, and it was like 2,000 people showed up. It was just ridiculous, and Uncle Ron said, that's too many people. We're gonna have to step back. So that was kind of the end of that, but we're thinking about doing it again one day.
Nice. Oh yeah, you're pretty good at throwing picks into the crowd. Is that something you've worked on?
Yeah. I was really good disc golf player.
Okay.
So that's kind of where I got it from. It's kind of the same thing. It was just a smaller disc.
Mm-hmm.
You
ever hit anyone in there, like they come up to you afterwards, like, yeah, what's up? You hit me with that pick?
Yeah, all the time. I actually hit this guy right in the eye one time, man. It was in Vegas. We were on Fremont, and like the stage is freaking 20 feet high. And everybody's down here, and you can see everybody. And I just, I rip a pick. I see this guy, and like looking at me, like he's looking at me as it's coming at him, and he just nails me. He goes down like this, and I'm thinking, oh man, I didn't mess this guy's eye up or whatever. He's down for like a minute or so, and anyway, he ends up finding the pick, and I caught eyes with him and just like, dude, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun, dude. I am like, my feet are like, how you feeling actually? By the way,
I'm pretty cold.
Yeah,
cold. Yeah,
my feet are like, feels like there's nails going through. What's on your guys' rider?
Oh, let's see. Well, at least 2 bottles of wine, big bottle of tequila, LaCroix, water, all that stuff, necessities. Let's see, what else do we get? Scott gets a cigar from the local cigar store.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't really go out, too hard on them. You know, some chips and dip and some chewing gum.
For sure.
Small things like that.
That's cool.
Tequila and wine are the most important part.
Yeah,
for show days.
What's the pre-show like ritual?
Well, about about an hour before the show, we'll turn the music on the bus, you know, finish getting ready, start making a drink. About 10 minutes before the show, we always do a toast. And, you know, whoever's turn it is, you take turns doing the toasts. And that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Nice. What's it like being in a band with your family? Does that come with, you know, some family bickering stuff, or?
Man, honestly, I think it's great. We've never had any problems. We've never had any like fights. We've never had to like break the band up. Like there was never a point where we were thinking, you know what, screw this, I'm out.
Yeah.
You know, never come to that point. You know, there's been times where you get just sick of each other just because you're living in a small space together. But
sure,
you know, overall, as family bands go, I think we're doing pretty good, because there's other family bands out there that are just like that I've heard of, you know. So I think we do pretty good.
No, it's cool, man. You guys seem like you're pretty tight.
We're respectful to each other, and you know, we can't get too far out of line because we all got to sit at the same Thanksgiving table. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What was the moment that you kind of realized that this is what you're gonna do with your life? That you were just all in on this?
I think it was once we got our record deal. That was kind of the time that we said, okay, we finally did it. I mean, our goal was to be able to just make enough music to where we could quit our shitty jobs. That was the goal.
Yeah.
And it took us a really long time to get to that point. As a matter of fact, I think me and Matt were able to quit our jobs first, but we were still doing stuff on the side, like construction jobs with our friends who would let us off on Thursdays to go out on the road for Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
So we still had to do that. And then I got hired at a studio. So at that point I was like, okay, I quit my job because I didn't consider the studio job a job. It paid me, but I loved it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But once we got our deal and we moved to Nashville and everybody could quit, we were all like, okay, we did it. We did it.
That's awesome, man. What's next for you guys?
Well, we're working on an album. We're set to release it in September.
Oh, nice.
And we got a lot of great songs already ready to go on it, and still writing. So it's exciting for us to know that's coming out, man. It's the next step.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. And then the songs that are out right now, you got Gonna Love You is the current single.
Gonna Love You's out now. It's already top 40 and climbing. So
nice, dude.
We hope that thing goes on to the top.
Yeah, well, check out that video for Gonna Love You if you haven't seen it. It's really, really awesome, man. Yeah.
But thank you.
Yeah. Well, dude, man, hopefully keep on with the plunging. Maybe, I don't know.
I think I might have to go to Home Depot today and get one of these things.
Yeah,
for my back porch.
Well, this is actually made for feeding livestock. It's just 100-gallon tank for feeding livestock. That's all it is.
Cool, man.
And then it's in the wintertime. I haven't had to put ice in it at all for the last since October, basically.
Okay.
It's just been cold enough.
Right on. Well, thanks, man.
Dude, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for doing this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Iced Out.
We're iced out, baby. Woo, I feel free.
What's that?
You can eat these.
You can eat those?
Yeah, they're good for you. They have like cancer.
Anti-cancer?
Anti-cancer, yeah.
I
I hope Walter didn't pee on it.
He might have, actually.
How's it taste?
Kind of bitter, but the more you eat them, the more you get used to it.
Yeah?
I'll just go around and pick them out of the yard.
No way, dude.
I figured I got some cancer in there somewhere. Try to get ahead of it, you know?
Yeah. That's cool, man. I had no idea.
They're probably real big over there when they grow, though.
Son of a gun. All right, that's cool.